A very good morning to Doctor and my fellow friends. Today, we Group G will be presenting business communication practices at McDonald's.
Hi, my name is Hafizuddin Rosman. My metric number is E182480. The first is purpose and objective. The main objective of this assignment is to identify the business communication practice in a company. For our group, McDonald has been chosen by us as our place to get information about their communication ways. Next is procedural. We choose McDonald as our place to research because we know that McDonald had achieved many successful achievements, especially in communication, either in oral or written communication. Next, we collect the data by interviewing their employee. In addition, after all information had been collected, we provide some recommendation about ways to overcome the communication barriers faced by McDonald to improve their quality business communication.
Greetings to everyone. My name is Lam Ching Yee and my metric number is A179985. I'm going to present the company background of McDonald's. McDonald's started operating in Malaysia over 35 years ago. Its first restaurant opened on 29th of April in 1982, located at Jalan Bukit Bintang, Kuala Lumpur. McDonald's Malaysia is wholly owned by Lionhorn Pte Ltd under a franchise system known as Development License. Through this system, McDonald's Corporation in the United States has transferred their ownership of McDonald's Malaysia to Lionhorn Company. This company has been licensed to fully operate McDonald's operation in Singapore and Malaysia. The system aims to accelerate the growth of the McDonald's market in Malaysia so that Lionhorn is able to inject capital to open more McDonald's restaurants in a shorter period. McDonald's has business relationships with over 400 local suppliers and serves over 13.5 million customers a month. McDonald's employs over 14,000 Malaysians in its restaurants across the nation, providing career, training, and development opportunities. So far, there are around 300 McDonald's restaurants throughout Malaysia. This number is expected to increase to 450 restaurants by 2025. McDonald's brand mission is to be their customer favorite place and way to eat, while for brand promise is to provide simple, easy enjoyment to every customer at every visit.
Hi, my name is Natasya binti Muhammad Ghazali and my metric number is A182062. I want to present about McDonald's organizational communication. Malay is the common language used by an employee of McDonald's in their daily communication with their staff and level of management since all the staff are local. By using the Malay language during presentation and meetings, they are able to deliver message more effectively and greatly reducing the problem of misunderstanding between the employees. But they will use English language as their communication with the customer if needed. Vertically and horizontally are the flow of communication among the employees in McDonald's. Vertical communication is the most common form of communication within a structured organization, follows an up and down vertical pattern. It also involves communication between employees from different hierarchical levels in the organization. This type of communication is essential in the workplace. Horizontal communication plays an important role in breaking down silos and improving cross-department collaboration in the workplace. With horizontal communication, information can be shared among the department. So I continue with written communication. The written communication is the most common and effective mode of business communication. There are several written communication used in McDonald's and mostly it is done in Malay language. Firstly, letters are used in dual language for internal communication, which is to communicate formal message to employees within an organization, such as sending a letter to request for a leave or a show cause letter regarding short drawer. Letter also used in external communication to deliver message to individuals outside of the organization. Second, social media plays its role as a memo in delivering message to employee. For example, managers often use social media such as WhatsApp to inform about a meeting so that the employee who involved will have time to prepare. Third, email is a platform to reach the customer easier and faster as well as sending important message to the workers. This also can save you cost and can save time. Lastly, pamphlets are used to promote the products, mostly written in English language. Pamphlets can be folded in a variety of ways such as in half, in thirds, or in fours. This is to make the customer aware of their new products.
Moving on to oral communications, McDonald's does it in two different ways. One, between managers and staff. Secondly, between the staff and customers. So manager-staff verbal communication is really important when any information needs to be conveyed. And because McDonald's is such a large franchise, rules and regulations or new products are often introduced, so a lot of information is coming in very regularly. Therefore, a hierarchy is required so that data streams smoothly and no misunderstandings or any communicational error occurs. So for McDonald's franchises, they normally stream from the manager to the team leader or the shift director to the crew, so that everyone is constantly aware of any small changes that occur, even if they are insignificant in the company. Secondly, oral communication between staff and customers. So this is probably the most important type of verbal communication any fast food franchise can have, because it is directly related to the business profit. Therefore, McDonald's employees have to be trained on how to verbally communicate with the customers to ensure that they are always satisfied at all times. Therefore, rules are made so that they do not stutter or in anyhow reduce the experience quality of the customer whenever they visit McDonald's. So rules like smile and greet the customer at all times, take the order politely and repeat to confirm the order, as well as say thank you and goodbye after they leave, are very simple yet useful techniques to make sure the customer is always satisfied and enjoys their experience at all times at McDonald's. Moving on to communication technology, which is the usage of any software, hardware, program, or device that is used to enhance and modernize the term of communication that is done for McDonald's is with customers, because at the end of the day, customers are the bread and butter of the business after all. So there are three different types of technologies: self-ordering kiosks, drive-thrus, and websites and social media. Self-ordering kiosks allow customers to order without any human interaction at all. So information such as the promotion, the prices, and the collection of the order is also given by the machine, the kiosk. So customers really do not have to deal with any humanly errors such as misunderstandings, impoliteness, stuttering, not understanding what the employee is saying, so on and so forth. Next, drive-thrus, which contribute to nearly 50% of McDonald's food orders on a daily basis, especially during times like COVID. Drive-thrus are really popular because they provide maximum comfort for customers that communicate with the staff just through an intercom or radio system. Thirdly, websites and social media that accepts customer feedback and opinions on the main web page. So any customer feedback is advertised on McDonald's main webpage that allows people to know what the customers think of the franchise. Next, social media such as Instagram and Facebook platforms alert people on what's new in McDonald's and allows McDonald's to communicate openly with the public by using hashtags or even tagging people in their posts.
Hi, my name is Kuan Xin Yee, matrix number A180288. For the conclusion, McDonald's use Malay and English language in their daily communication. Since the employees are mostly locals, communicating in Malay language is easier to deliver message. The messages can be delivered effectively and in a short limit of time because employees can easily understand the messages. McDonald's use vertical communication where downward direction communication can help employees to understand better their daily jobs. While with upward direction communication, employees will feel being appreciated because their ideas are being received by the upper class management. McDonald's use horizontal communication in the workplace where information can be delivered in a shorter time and avoid misunderstanding among departments. For written communication, McDonald's use letters for internal and external usage. Letters are more formal and carry more weight in delivering important messages to employees and customers. Black and white are always clearer and more official, where it can also be an evidence in the future. Memo and email are also being used in McDonald's. They are less formal but shorter than letters. McDonald's also use social media such as WhatsApp as a tool to deliver important written messages to their employees. This way can deliver written messages within the shortest time and cost saving. Last but not least, they use pamphlet which are written in Malay and English language to deliver messages related to sales and promotion that helps to increase the sales of McDonald's. Hi, I'm Kuan Xin Hui, matrix number A180289. Now I'm going to continue with the conclusion for oral communication and communication technology. Good relationships among managers and employees are maintained because they will have a weekly meeting to ensure important information can be delivered correctly. McDonald also has a good relationship with their customers because the staff are always ready to serve their customers with a good attitude, which is to smile and greet them. McDonald used both Malay and English language during formal or informal conversation. Misunderstanding or dissatisfaction can be avoided because the staff will speak based on the language that the customers are preferred with. Next, communication between staff and customers has become more convenient with the use of technology. For example, the innovation of drive-thru has made the communication process easier because customers does not need to walk into the store. McDonald also established its own website so that they can receive feedbacks or comments from the customers. McDonald also has their own Instagram account, which is more attractive especially for the younger generation because they are more familiar with it. Therefore, customers can stay connected with the latest product launch or new deals by McDonald's. Customers' questions can be resolved by using Instagram, where customers can chat with McDonald's through the chat box provided by Instagram. In conclusion, McDonald's has well use of its technology in improving the communication among staff and customers.
Hello, my name is Rheeima Krishnan, matrix number A182088. So, recommendations to improve business communication practices at McDonald's is by empowering managers. Secondly, well-structured and simple written communications, implementing one-to-ones, good customer service, as well as handling customers' complaints and feedback online. So let's start off with empowering managers, which is a way to improve organizational communication. Managers play a crucial part in an organization because they serve as the middleman between the upper management and the lower level employees. One of the ways to empower managers is by providing them with clear and easily comprehensible information that they can use during decision making. Not only that, McDonald's could provide them balanced autonomy so that they feel that they have backing of the company. Second recommendation is well-structured and simple written communication such as reports and memos. Letters should be straightforward instead of ambiguous because normally employees are busy and they do not have any spare time. Normally employees overlook reports and letters because they are too lengthy. Instead, it should be kept short in business formal writing. For efficient communication, important points should be conveyed directly. Usage of complex languages may seem professional, but it does not deliver messages as efficiently as simple messages do. Thirdly, McDonald's could improve their oral communication by implementing one-to-ones. One-to-ones are pre-arranged meetings that provides ideal setting for open conversation between managers and their team. For example, manager of McDonald's may quickly catch up with each part-time and full-time staff and discuss goals and ideas with them. These one-to-ones do not have to be long and extensive, but rather a fast and flexible discussion. And there's no right or wrong in one-to-ones, and it's a process of trial-error on what works best for the management and team. One-to-ones may seem simple, but they aid in development of relationships and minimization of turnover. Fourthly, McDonald's could improve oral communication by having good customer service. According to Customer Experience Impact Survey, it is revealed that 86% buyers will pay for better customer experience. For instance, when customers enter McDonald's, a simple warm welcome creates a favorable first impression. First impressions have a lasting effect on the customer's perspective of the whole eating experience. A simple smile is an effective non-verbal communication tool because it makes the customers feel welcome and put them at ease. It also implies that they have no ill intent against them. Moreover, employees should be fluent in Malay and English language so that they could handle local customers and also foreign customers. Last but not least, McDonald's could improve their communication technology by handling customers' complaints online. According to Harris Interactive Poll, 79% of consumers who shared complaints about poor customer experience online had their complaints ignored. Therefore, McDonald's should not overlook this problem, but rather investigate customer complaints and get back to the affected customers as fast as possible. By doing this, customers feel reassured and begin to develop trust in McDonald's. So that's all from us. Thank you.